Welcome back to the Mango Foxy channel. How you doing? Come on in. Today we are talking about that time that Russia made a soccer playing fursona. That's right, today we are talking about Zabivaka.
Introducing Wolf.
Humans love kicking balls. It's that simple. And the FIFA World Cup exists as a global way for countries to show how good they are at handling their balls. In 2018, Russia won the right to host the FIFA World Cup. And when hosting FIFA, a nation often creates a mascot to show how unique and creative they are on the inside. In other words, state-sanctioned original characters, which is how Russia ended up making a fursona. 3 fursonas actually: cat, tiger, and wolf. Russia was so proud of its new OCs that it naturally wanted to make art of all of them, so it commissioned an animated trailer for each one, and you can really tell that a furry was involved. You can really tell. First we had cat.
Introducing Cat.
Then there was tiger.
Introducing Tiger.
And finally, the wolf himself.
Boulder.
Was Russia satisfied with merely having 3 animated trailers of its new fursonas? No, of course not. Russia was a rich furry now. It wanted more. And what do rich furries do in this situation? That's right, get fursuits of each of its characters. And so it did. And if you're going to say, Mango, these aren't fursuits, yes they are. But a country can only have one mascot, so now that Russia had finished commissioning animators and fursuit makers, it was time to hold a vote. Or in other words,
Alright, товарищи. It's time to vote in Russia fursona. Which one is best?
And boy did people vote, 1 million people actually. And guess who won? If you picked cat, I'd be a little confused given the title of the video, but the winner was Zabivaka. Our Russian wolf didn't just win, comrade. Zabivaka kicked the opposition in the balls so hard, he got 53% of the votes. By comparison, the tiger got 27% of the votes, while the cat got only 20%. Why? In my furry opinion, it's because the wolf seduced the internet. Now after the internet proved once again that they love furry wolfmen, Russia celebrated in the only way it knew how, a state-sanctioned TV broadcast. Russia, like everyone else, was also terminated online, so of course, they also tweeted about it. Zabivaka the wolf has been chosen by popular vote, the mascot of FIFA World Cup 2018 in Mother Russia. Once Zabivaka won, Russia completely stopped trying to pretend it wasn't super proud of its new fursona. Anywhere they could show Zabivaka, they did. They were posting it on YouTube with titles like, "An efficient mascot is born." They had him going out to make fan appearances because Russia absolutely wanted a fan base for its fursona. They also had him greeting FIFA legends, because Russia's fursona gets nothing but the best. There was even a fursona collab between Zabivaka and France's 2019 FIFA World Cup mascot, Eddie. I'm not exaggerating when France and Russia were like, what if our fursonas were dating? We have couple photos, hand holding, and even that thing couples do in movies. And of course, furries made fan art of this couple, exactly 9, on the Funny Number website. Come on furries, step it up. Now how was this character even created? Well, much like any other furry coming up with their fursona, Zabivaka has some juicy lore. The Russian government didn't know how to draw or come up with a character, so it took a page out of the furry playbook, commissioned a character design from a struggling artist. Our state-sponsored wolf was the creation of Ekaterina Bosharov from Tomsk State University. Like any other furry, she was inspired by Disney when coming up with her design. Zabivaka is a combination of the Russian words for dog and to strike. Walter White may be the one who knocks, but Zabivaka means the one who scores. And the one who scores isn't just a wolf, he's a Eurasian wolf, or a Canis lupus lupus, quite the awesome species name. Zabivaka canonically wears a t-shirt that's white, blue, and red, the colors of the Russian team. Perhaps one of the most noticeable things about Zabivaka is his goggles. If you thought they were ski goggles, don't worry, Twitter thought so too. And Twitter was also wrong. Twitter, being Twitter, did what Twitter does and began to complain that Zabivaka's ski goggles did not fit into the World Cup because ski goggles don't belong at a summer sport. Personally, I think the goggles look cool, but the goggles also existed for lore reasons. Zabivaka is basically Russian Sonic the Hedgehog, localized entirely on a soccer field. According to FIFA trailers, Zabivaka is very fast. But how fast is fast? Well, according to the creator, Zabivaka wears the goggles to protect his eyes as he runs extremely fast. In other words, Zabivaka is running so fast, he needs goggles, otherwise a tiny piece of dirt could make his eyes explode like a balloon. Which is cool. With such a cool character, of course Russia fairly paid its creator.
I like this wolf, comrade. I pay $500. This fair price, no?
Only $500?
I said fair price. No?
Now I know what you are all thinking, that's interesting and all, but would I consider Zabivaka to be furry bait? There's only one way to find out. Interesting to note, but there was a whole meme and Twitter war around not safe for work Zabivaka artwork. So while furries on Twitter were fighting about how much not safe for work artwork there was, FIFA and Russia just ignored the whole thing. Good call. Anyway, that's about it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and if you really liked, consider becoming a Patreon or a channel member. Thank you all so much for watching, suggest furry bait I should cover, and I will see you in the next one. Stay awesome out there. Bye!